Hey, Mama, can you hear me?
I got you. We're
Oh,
live.
okay. Thanks. On your stream?
Uh, yeah, I guess so. We're live.
Wait, I'm
It
gonna
says,
look if we are live on both streams or not.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm live.
Yeah, we're paired.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're paired.
Now we have to see. Do you want people coming in? Do they know it in chat?
Um, I think we should leave it just us for a little bit.
Yeah, because they're gonna ramble on. I'm gonna leave
Yeah, I mean
YouTube.
in chat, yeah, but um,
No, no. There, go to bed. Danielle. Everything.
go to bed, Chris, he said. He's
Yeah,
painting.
now you can see it what I'm painting. Look, the image is better, but my camera, for one reason or another, sometimes it doesn't want to focus. I think it's because I put it in the wrong way. I don't know. Why is it off?
Uh-oh, now you're sleep. Where did you
No, I'm
go?
still here. It's reconnecting. I pushed the wrong button.
There you go. There you
But you see, it's
go.
much. Yeah,
It's much
yeah.
clearer,
But I put also the camera a lot higher.
right? Hi, Wednesday.
Yeah, it's,
So tonight we might get only and be with
yeah, yeah,
Mr. Hales. But
yeah.
what do you think about every night you and I jumping on at 6 o'clock and we can go ahead and pair?
No
That
problem.
way
Six
we give
o'clock, is that
Daniel
like
two.
now?
That way yeah, 6 o'clock at night every night. That way Daniel gets 2 hours and then we can have 2 hours.
Yeah, that is 1 o'clock for me in Belgium at night. Yeah, I don't sleep. I don't sleep before 3 4 hours in the morning. So yeah, it keeps me busy. So can you see it?
I can see it. That looks cool.
Yeah. Now I just when I was
Did you
busy
see?
with Wednesday, I put oil paint
Uh-huh.
on it. So it's more like not an acrylic paint. Like this is water based. This
Oh,
paint
that's
you can
cool.
use, that's oil paint, but you have to thin it with white spirit. But I have white spirit that doesn't
Mm-hmm.
smell so bad. It's odorless. And you can use it for anything. Huh? If you have jewelry that you're making or something like that, you thin it down so it's a running water, almost transparent. Like here in the pot itself,
Right.
it's and then you put it somewhere and it from itself it goes into yeah the places
Right.
I wanted to go in. The crackles. I will put it like that. But I think it is already very disgusting. I like how it's turning out.
Oh yeah. Now you got
But
to paint a
normally,
Yoda while we're live.
oh no, wait, I have something for you. I gonna
You
I
got to
can
paint.
scare I can share my screen, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I see it. Now I know where to go. Wait, I'm gonna prepare it first. I will show you something.
Okay.
Downloads. Uh, it's here. It's in this map. It's in this one. It's STLs, and I got it. Mr. Coop was interested in a 3D printer, huh?
Yeah, he's been looking at them. Yeah.
Yeah. Now I have to see where am I? Ah, okay, I have to look here. Okay, gonna share my screen. No, I have to open it first, the program. Yeah, tell me then you have to open it, man. where is it? Okay, it's gonna open. Here we go. Don't know if it's unable to access screen. Please ensure you. I don't have permission from you to share my screen, so I cannot show it.
I maximized it. You're good. You good. I maximized it. You're all there.
Yeah. Wait, I've maybe to look on. It's new for me.
Look at the screen. It's all maximized. Look at the screen. It's all maximized. You're the only screen showing.
My channel.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah, I see it, but I cannot.
I'll drag it back.
Hey, Mr. Coop, I cannot.
Okay, go ahead.
Cannot.
Go ahead and
I'm
do it
gonna
again.
try. Yeah.
Go ahead and hit.
Where am I? Next tablet. Share. Window. Here, I got it. Can you see that?
Got it.
Okay. I have to stay in the program, but I'm gonna explain. So this, I'm gonna empty it so I can explain it. I go to my files. I go to my disk. I have an external disk, especially for that's all files that I still have to print. And look here, Yoda, and then
I'm gonna maximize you.
This is at 50%. I can put a body in the system. There we go. What am I doing wrong? I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It's still empty. It doesn't want to move. I'm gonna retry that. STL. Here we go. Found it. And that is the head of. And each square is 1 centimeter. So 2 squares would be almost an inch. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 inches wide with the ears. And it's hollow because they're yeah. I always have to look. I know. Yeah, there. I can see inside it.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah. But if those bars, that is what you remove and throw away. If that is not on there, the little hairs will not print because they don't. They float in the air, so they have to touch this plate always. And the nice thing is, sorry, my voice went away. You have done the body because I tested it earlier today. One part of the body, here it comes. Yeah. You can. So my build plate to print on, because in my settings I have this kind of printer. So the pixels are there's a resolution. It's 7,600 by 4,000. And I can print 20 millimeters. 250 high.
Oh, wow.
That is and 12 centimeters wide. So I can put that there,
Uh-huh.
put that there, and then there's one more part, and that is, what did I put in it? No, the legs. I need the legs. And that is a complete model without the rock he's sitting on. So this is 2 prints. If you make it, here we go.
Right. So how long will that
Well,
take you to
we're
put
gonna see.
together?
We're gonna see. Look, I have to rotate this one so it fits the plates. You have to juggle with the program a little bit, and after a while, you know what you're doing. I'm putting this one here, and I know already that this one is gonna fit. They cannot touch each other, otherwise your plate's gonna have too much pulling. And now all the pieces are on there. We're gonna see that the settings are right. The resin is, yeah, the price went up to 30. The last time I looked, 31 per liter, I think. Wait, I can 30 euros per liter. But we can put, we have Americans here. What is the dollar sign? Where is the dollar sign? Well, euros is almost as much as a dollar. Then the layer, that's the layer height I printed. The millimeters. 0.04. That is a thin layer of plastic
Oh
he
yeah.
every time put on there. And the bottom ones are 6 layers, and it takes 28 seconds for the 6 layers, and then the rest gonna take 3 seconds. So we're gonna close this, slice it, we're gonna let the machine do its work for 30 seconds or something like that. But you see, I put in 1 liter at that price, so the program knows how much resin I'm gonna use, and it's gonna tell me the price from the resin. And most of the time, if I do it for somebody
wow.
else, I do it times 3 or times 4, because I have to count my electricity, my alcohol,
Oh,
my
exactly.
for this one, I need to use 10 pair of gloves from those plastic gloves to touch everything.
For sure. Yeah, you have to count all of that
Yeah.
into a factor.
And then if they want it painted, I have to paint it. I have to count my paint. Yeah. And the hours of work. Now,
Oh yeah.
yeah. But this one, and this is half size, huh? You can print it at double size also, but then it's gonna take a lot more resin and a lot more time, because you're gonna print maybe one arm and a leg on the whole plate, or only the head, and then the torso, then the arms, then the rocks.
Hi, Dennis.
Yeah, I cannot see. I'm in the program.
How are
I'm
you
not
tonight,
watching
Dennis?
chat for the moment. I'm looking what the program is doing. But we are almost there.
That is
There
so
we
cool,
go.
though.
You see here, it's gonna take 100 milliliters, a little bit more. So one tenth of a liter. A liter is, and it
Wow.
costs €3. Yeah, take 3
So how much is that in US
$3
dollars?
for
$3.
but you have to print the other print also, the rocks and everything. I think in a total it would be for me, $5. So maybe $15
$5.
for the model, unpainted,
Uh-huh.
15, 20, because it's a big model. So I have to use a lot of alcohol to clean it.
Uh-huh.
And if you look at it, wait, where is it? It's hollow. So
Oh yeah.
all the resin has to drip out. You have to leave it out I saw holes, some like here. Here, you see a hole. See?
Okay, Wednesday.
And then
Oh, that
the
is
resin
cool.
that didn't get the UV light has to drip out. Otherwise, if you glue it together and there is wet resin in it, it's gonna explode. It's gonna make gas, and then
Oh,
your
wow.
model gonna crack open. So it has to drip for a week, for 2 weeks sometimes, to get dry before I can glue everything. And then you have this arm has to go in this piece, but when the two pieces come together, I make a paste, so you don't see that it's glued together. That you don't have. Uh, Here
Oh,
you
that's
have.
cool.
You see the difference in the cloth here. But so you can see, and this takes about
Oh,
6 hours to print. And I thought the rock was 7 or 8 hours printing time.
hey, Mary, who did you send a message to?
I'm back.
I'm sorry, I didn't get a message.
Yeah, I'm just reading chat because I was in the program, couldn't see what you were saying or doing. But it's fun. It's like a hobby. You have to see printing is like a hobby on its own. You're gonna make mistakes at first. Yeah.
For
But then
sure. I would love to see
I
that one done.
watched a lot of, yeah. I would have already done it if I had the money to buy a bottle of resin, but I didn't have $30 over euros, so I didn't do it. Otherwise,
So it's not.
if I have resin,
Yeah.
I can print it, but I don't have any resin over. I have to order resin.
Oh, you don't have
If
resin right now.
order a bottle of resin,
Now does.
tomorrow the resin is here.
Oh,
No,
tomorrow you
no.
get
If I
resin.
can order, huh? But for the moment, I cannot
Oh,
order
yeah,
it.
yeah.
All my money goes to my hospital bills and everything like that. I would love to print it for somebody,
Mhm.
but
Hi, Tim. Now, where do you get your
I
resin?
from Holland, from the Netherlands. It's cheaper than
Huh.
Belgium, and it's like wait, I
Oh,
can show you. Yeah, I can share that here. I don't know if you know that shop. Bouw.com.
no.
Moment, huh?
No.
What? Here.
No, I don't know
Okay.
that shop.
Again in the wrong window. Share my screen. Here you go. Can you see it? You can
Hold on,
order
I'm clicking on it
anything on
now.
it.
Koopa like to see this one.
It's. I think you can because I put the Netherlands in it, but you can French or Dutch.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if they go in other countries,
I wonder if you can
but
get it
if
to
you put here,
translate into United States.
yeah, I don't know.
Into English, I meant.
Yeah, but if you put 3D printer in it,
You to translate it.
yeah, then you're gonna get.
Hi, Tim. Sorry if I
No, I
didn't say
don't want
hi.
select deals.
Hi, Georgie.
See, that is that's already an expensive one. What you see here in Retter's price, you can take as dollars.
Oh, okay.
But you want a resin one? It's gonna be $400, I think. This is
Oh, there's the
filament.
print.
This
There's
is with the wires.
Oh, yeah. That's what he was looking at. Yeah.
Yeah. And you have to see, yeah, Bamboo Lab. He was talking about Bamboo Lab. But that's one
Uh-huh.
where you put in different colors and he prints directly in different colors.
Oh,
Resin is
yeah.
the color of resin you put in it. You have even a camera. Ah, no, it's a scanner if you want to scan something in 3D
Right.
and then print it out. But these are big ones. And there's a UV light and cleaner in one, a machine. I use just a pot. I put alcohol in a pot and I use one of those lights that you use for fingernails. This is a
Oh, yeah.
resin printer. And that is only 300. That's a good one. MS5.
For sure. That's the one you have?
But here I have, I don't think it's still in the shop. It's 2 years old. By now, it's already outdated, I think. But this, and I'm gonna type in the name. Last time
Oh.
I looked, it was not in there, but oh, the Elegoo Neptune, the newest one is here.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a little piece from it. It's not what I was looking for. I have the Saturn 3. I don't know. No, they don't sell it anymore.
Oh, that sucks.
Ah, here. Yeah, this one.
Well, you get
That
the
is the
updated
one that
model
I
now.
have. Yeah, this one exactly what I have. I paid 500, almost 600 euros for it. So it dropped in price, and it's
Oh, now we get a discount.
yeah, it's a 12K.
Now we get a
It's
discount.
very sharp image. That's a newer version, and the print plate is the same as what I was just making. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
that's just, and the program I use is free. Yeah, for putting the files. You make that Yoda like I made it. I transfer it to a USB stick,
Mm-hmm.
and then I put a USB stick here in the side somewhere. Is yeah, they don't show it. See, that is a UV screen with the glass on it, and the plate where you print on is that one upstairs. It's not on that, huh?
Oh, that's cool.
So your vat,
Uh-huh.
here is your vat that you fill with resin. This and this one go up and down, but just those 3
Uh-huh.
millimeters up the, and each time some resin gonna stick on that in the design you put in there,
That's cool.
and layer by layer it's gonna cut your design in thousands of layers. It burns it. Here is the USB port, and then when your print is done, it's gonna beep, and the cap is also that it's protected from UV light because the resin cannot. Yeah, then it's gonna harden.
Oh, nice.
But that's a newer model. You can see it in the price, and that is if you're
Nice.
plastic. I had to buy that sometimes, but it's 5 or 6 sheets. The vat, the underside is plastic, so your UV light can go through it, and the model's
Uh-huh.
gonna not stick to the plastic, but to the iron plate. So from time to time you have a little bit work, but Elegoo, no, this is the one that I got also. Yeah, that was the one I was looking for previously. It's much cheaper now, but the build plate is smaller. You have to look if you have a very well ventilated. Room.
Now this one that he's looking at, it don't have to have a ventilator.
No, it's if you use resin, like I do, the not the wires, but the fluid resin. You have to be very careful. It's very.
Right.
But with the other one, with the wires, you still have to have some ventilation because you're melting plastic all the time. That's what a machine does. Huh? It melts plastic to put it in layers. So the vapor,
Right.
there can still come a bit vapor from it. So I'm a
Right.
hey Georgie, sorry, I was talking so much and explaining so much. But if I know a lot about 3D printing, so if he has questions, he can always ask, and I will tell him that Mark, that kind of printer is good or not good. I've seen a lot of YouTube reviews also before I bought one. And if I had
Right.
problems, how does he solve? I have the same problem, I think. No, it's not the same. Start over. But like Elegoo has all the YouTube movies on there. Oh, you have to remove this and remove that, and you pause it and you do it, and then you do the following step. And you can replace your screen, your touch screen, everything yourself. So I had the problem like you.
Oh, that's
My
cool.
printer came in and it was broken. So I had to call them,
Oh God.
mail them, and it was a touch screen that didn't work. And they make the touch screens in China and the rest in somewhere in Europe. So I had to wait 2 weeks. The machine was standing here and I could not use it and had thousands of files to print. And yeah. And the files are what I look for are also free files. Huh? Sometimes I pay for
Uh-huh.
them. Today I got a free file because I was streaming and I told that what I was painting was a 3D model. So one of the creators I sometimes get models from, he sent me a free model. I was,
Oh,
thank
that's
you,
cool.
but now I cannot print it. But you see, these
So
Yodas, I can almost print 10 Yodas out of one, almost. Huh? Let's say 5 or 6 of those
for
Yodas
sure.
out of
Hey,
one bottle, 1 liter. Oh, we didn't look. I was on the
so
side.
you can
Yeah, go ahead.
so you can print 5 or 6 models out of one bottle,
Yeah.
depending on the size of the
Yeah.
model.
Sometimes hundreds. If it's
So the model you were working on today, how many of those size models can you print?
50,
About 50.
yeah, it's hollow. Huh?
So the Yoda, you could probably
Yeah, but
so
Yoda
the
is a big
Yoda,
model.
you
Don't
can probably
mistake it. That's a model that is. I cannot show it on my camera. It's really big. It's
yeah, that so that Yoda that you showed me that you got done, the one that you and I discussed,
yeah.
that one you could probably get about 3 or 4 out of a liter.
Yeah, something like that. If the print, sometimes you have a fail, huh? And you have to restart. It depends. The
Right.
weather cannot change too much. The temperature, I try to keep it on the same temperature, but because it has to be ventilated, it's in a room where there is ventilation from outside coming in. Huh?
Right.
But I
So
on 50 prints I have maybe one print plate that doesn't work. So it
oh,
depends.
that's cool.
Sometimes it's not your fault. Sometimes it's something you didn't screw hard enough and it comes loose. Yeah. Sometimes the
Right.
print itself, the what we saw when I was making the Yoda in 3D, the maker has made a mistake somewhere, and there is a hole in it, and that's
Uh-huh.
not, then you have also a fail. Then it's not my fault. It's not my machine. is the maker of the file. But dot maker, the model that I was making just in the thing, that's the one that made Darth Vader,
Uh-huh.
the big Darth Vader also, I showed you.
Right.
So that one I trust
So
other files.
right. So send that link to Coop in Discord,
Yeah,
in his messenger in Discord.
yeah,
That where you get your stuff so he can use it.
yeah. You can look at it. If they don't send it to America, you can compare prices and the
Right.
marks and see if you can get it from another seller somewhere. I ordered even from, how it's called, AliExpress. You know that?
Oh yeah, we know Allie, yeah.
I ordered Chinese stuff and it came always at my place. And sometimes the Belgium law changed. Now we have to pay, before it was no income taxes. Now we have to pay taxes if they send
Right.
But if they're from a European country to another European country, you don't have to pay those taxes. What did the Chinese do? They set up hangars with the stuff in Poland, in France, in Germany. So if I order Lego from China, 3 days later it's in my home because it came from France. And it's it's not.
So I have a question.
Yeah,
Can you get Amazon?
I think so, yeah.
So have you found your stuff on Amazon?
I will look for it.
You haven't looked.
On Amazon, I didn't look.
Oh, okay.
It's a company, I don't know.
It's on Amazon for that stuff.
Wait, but this link doesn't work because there is a Belgium and Amazon firm.
So you're gonna have to send us the stuff from what you're actually looking for, so we know
what. Yeah, and
what
then
it actually is. Because
Mr. Coop is going to decide: does he want to make 3D prints with filament or with liquid resin?
right,
But if he
right, because then that would make a game changer for him.
if you pay,
Because if he can get it through Amazon on the filament, or if he can get it through on the resin, you see, that would be on either or. So because your phone, your camera on your phone has really changed the dynamic of your painting of those. So when you get into painting those, it's like a game changer for you.
That's gonna be one of the next ones. It's a holy man going to war. I convert it. It was.
It's a what?
A saint. A saint with a cross on his head, on his back.
It's a holy man.
Yeah, a cross in his hand and
that is
the Bible
cool.
in his hand. But what I did is it's for a war
no, that
game.
is cool.
So I printed out the body, a head of a saint, an arm that took a book, an arm that had a cross. I printed out the cross and the two speakers and the shield and the sword because it's medieval World War One time, medieval World War One. And he goes around and he speaks and I put two iron wires on the speakers. So everything he says comes through the speakers. In the name of God, banish Satan, banish Beelzebub, and all those other creeps. So it's one that I made myself from different.
Now that is cool.
Print part. That is what you can do. Huh? You print parts and you glue them together and you get a complete other model than where the parts were originally designed for. That's what I like. And this is my
That is
yeah,
cool.
my painting handle. So you have a little foot on something, and it opens up with a, and it keeps the model
Cool.
in it.
You're off
And
camera.
now I
You're off
don't.
camera.
Yeah, my white spot. I have to remember my white spot. And now I don't have to touch the model anymore. I can just turn the handle. I can put the handle upside down if I need to. It's very, and there are two sizes for
Oh, that's sweet.
the little ones, and then this one is a little bit bigger. What is Dennis saying? Ah, it's Mr.
That is
Coop.
sweet.
Dennis was actually painting
yeah,
the guy this afternoon. Ah, he was. Yeah.
he was telling Dennis you were actually painting the
But
guy
my
that.
camera at that moment was not the best one. So tomorrow I gonna try to live stream 3 times a week: Saturday, Sunday, and Wednesday after Belgium time, and Belgium and Wednesday afternoon, because in Belgium the children on Wednesday have no school in the afternoon.
And then we're going to
And then for the
stream
rest,
every night at 6:00 nighttime.
yeah, and for the rest, I'm gonna make a little bit of videos and post those in during the days that I don't live stream. So, for example, I have a print here from a base, and it's World War One trenches with wood. You see the wood here. So
Oh,
I'm gonna
that's cool.
show how you put earth on it, how you undercoat it, how you paint the wood, and yeah, I decided to go
Oh, that's
holy.
neat.
But remember, that priest has to fight the fallen angel, and I am the fallen angel. I printed from the, yeah. If I make an army, I make two armies, so I can play with my son. So I print the good ones, but I also print the bad ones, and sometimes we change places. He plays with the good ones, I play with the bad ones, and I think the oil paint has been on there for a while, so I can. Where did I put my box with cotton sticks? Ah, next to me on the ground. Here we go, Chris. And oil paint, if it's too much on one space, you put some. And you wipe it off, and you see it clears up. The color is going to become clearer and clearer. You're removing the dark stuff,
Oh,
and
that's
you do
easy.
it. The sun, you wait. Yeah, but you have to remember, you have to take a model is standing, and then you have to decide on which side is the sun shining, because where the light is shining, the color's gonna be brighter, and if there is no light on this on the other side underside, then you make that one darker. Everything below is dark, also the shin, you leave it darker, and everything that is upside, like the titties here. Oh shit! I say the word. But like this ones, I want them some cleaner.
So you just take
There
water
we,
and kind of brush it up.
that's not water. That's white spirit.
White
Do
spade?
you know? Wait, I'm gonna like acetone. Something.
Oh, acetone.
How
Okay.
is it called? Right back.
Okay, I understand. Acetone. Are you there? Hello? Are you there?
Yeah, I found it. Turpentine. You know that?
Turpentine.
White
Yeah,
spirit?
turpentine.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. That's what you use with oil paints to thin the oil paints. And
Okay.
it's odorless. No odor, because normal turpentine, if you sniff that and you have a cold, all the snot is gonna run out of your nose. But not too much, otherwise you're gonna remove
Oh.
all the paint. So you have to be delicate
Uh-huh.
with it. But I love doing it. And I love talking while doing. You know, in the old times when I was working in the shop, I was sitting there on a table painting.
Uh,
Somebody came in. I went to the client. I asked how I can help him. And sometimes they look around and they come see back at the table what you're doing. And once they see you paint, they start buying. They have to see what you're doing and then you're sold. So, Beast of Nurgle, a little bit too green here. There was while I was talking with Wednesday and I was not paying attention. And a green, too much green is. And now it has to dry, and that is a different part from water paint. Water paint 5 minutes and it's dry. Oil paints, it takes 3-4 days. That's why I sometimes like to work on 2-3 models at the same time. You see the difference. There you go.
sure.
This is one I
Let it
painted.
dry and then work on some more.
Yeah, this is one that I painted before 8-9 years ago. And this is one that I found for the 3. Yeah, the print. And it's just, you can play with it. It's the same monster. Huh? This one costs $40. This one costs 40
Woo!
cents maybe. And the paint. But this one
So
is
what it
painted
is?
also. Huh?
Okay, so when you get the files and stuff like
Yeah.
that, are them free or do you have to buy the files?
Sometimes you have to buy them, and sometimes if you know where to look, they're free. But
Oh, okay.
Games Workshop made a lot of models,
Hi, Paul.
the special ones in April in resin. They poured resin into, and if you ordered the robot, it took you a month to get it, and it costed $2,000-3,000.
Uh-huh.
Yes, meneer Vriendje, thank you.
Oh.
My son has brought me a coffee. I needed
Oh,
coffee,
that's awful sweet of
and he
you.
made it. Ja,
Oh.
dus kijk wat Gelle mij gekocht heeft. Now he's looking for the first time. The camera is the gift I got from him to put my cell phone in, the stick.
Uh-huh.
And he sees it now working.
Oh.
Cool, hè? Doe jij de schuifdeur toe? Dank je, vriendje. Yeah, for me, he's still a little boy, yeah? Little. He's becoming big and getting muscles. He was hanging on a bar outside without a t-shirt on, and under his arms. I was thinking, wow, man, you have really to do. My girl, I gave kickboxing. I learned her that. My
Right.
boy doesn't want to fight.
Right.
I don't know why. I can learn him karate.
Right.
I can learn him jiu-jitsu. I even learned my girl to fight kickboxing on a trampoline to get her balance right.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I'm not a nice teacher. if you get me as a teacher, I gave lessons to Christophe Lambeau. He was Belgium champion karate. To Pascal Veril. He was a champion in France. They came to Belgium to get their lessons here. So, Yeah, Belgian waffles with extra
So
sugar. You
hand.
can get them.
I like Belgian waffles with strawberries and whipped cream.
But then you have to
Mm.
taste the Brussels waffles. They're a little bit harder, but they're baked and they're thick. They're very thick and crunchy. And the whipped cream and the strawberries, they make them a little bit softer. And depending how long they are lying in the shop, naturally. But a Luikse waffle is from the city of Liège in the Wallonies. It's with pieces of sugar in it, and they bake them. They bake them
Oh, wow.
before your nose on the street. They have little, and you get them warm, so the sugar is still warm. And sometimes you have to
Oh.
watch out because it's caramelized almost. So you're gonna burn your tongue.
Oh, wow. Ugh. I don't want to burn my tongue.
Yeah, there are a lot of miniature painting groups on Facebook. I know, but you have to get permission to put your YouTube on there. So I want to. I have a desk,
Right.
a long desk here, but I have to clean it out, reset everything because Mr. Coop was telling me, yeah, but you have to charge your phone while you're going live. I said, yeah, but I don't have a contact anymore, and my USBs are full on my PC, and it doesn't work. So I found an extra cable, put that around, and now I'm seeing, yeah, I have to make room for everything because it's a disaster. I have to have place to put my paints for the models I gonna use because I cannot put all my paints here. I have thousands of them, different colors and different
Oh,
marks and
wow.
different. But sometimes if you're doing very well and they see you using a product, you get free products from the firm if you advertise for them.
Right. You gotta ask Coop to show you how to make a stand to put all your paints on.
You can, you know, it's not it's a laser printer for wood. You can cut wood with it, and you have files to make the cabinets to and then glue them together. I have Neo. Kom eens even. Doe de deur eens open. I'm gonna show something, hè.
You're gonna
Breng
shout
maar
it?
even een keer stuk van de fabriek. Yeah, he's gonna get something that is made of that kind of wood that was laser cut, and you just push it out, and you glue it together, but it's still wood. And I make, yeah, can you see it? Concrete of it. I have a special mix that I make to make it look like stone. The cracks, but it's just wood, thin wood.
Oh, wow.
You see, it's maybe 2-3 millimeters thick, and you push it out, you glue it together, and then I have to make the roofs look rusty and old and used, and then I had to make it so that you can remove, and everything inside is painted. Even the walls are
That is cool.
Yeah, with cracks and dirty floors from the tanks and the munition and the oil barrels, because you have even a big plate, and I put some. I don't know if you can see it here. Yeah, you can see it. Some posters that are worn.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. No, there. Here, posters that are worn inside of it, and even next to. I have to see, where is the camera?
Creative.
Next to the door here. That's a little poster with the warning from danger, radioactive stuff inside. And this is made for normally this is a German tank factory, because it's different. This one you can put against another one, and then you have the buildings that look. Yeah, I need big models under this camera is not good. Dank u, vriendje. Ah, geeft hij een keer dat niet geschilderd is? Heb je die daar nog staan? Die garage ding zo. Mag die eens even? No, I went to when was it? 4 years, 5 years ago. After my cancer, we went to Antwerp. It was a large, everything models, and we had the largest table in Belgium with a castle made, and television came there, and it was filmed for television, for the news, because it was so large. Thousands and thousands. We had models, thousands and thousands and thousands, knights fighting goblins and beaver people and something like that. Ja, maar ik heb mijn stukje nodig. If it comes in, it's wood like this. Pak de hem vast. Kom jij hier.
Oh, wow.
En stilletjes omhoog. Omhoog. My son is helping me. He's a cameraman. So it comes like this in
Oh,
pieces. So you can paint the inside, the outside. This is a garage. Here the car drives up. Here is a ladder to go to the next floor, to pieces. I don't remember how. And that is a
aw.
front. But you see, it's all laser cut. You see the burns on the wood everywhere. You have to
Oh,
push it
yeah.
out. I'll push it out, glue it together, and then I have to put a
Salsa.
mixture on it to make it lock. But I cannot glue it together because if there have to be models inside of the. Hier, take. Zet je meneer tussen de dingen? Ik zal nog wel eens zetten. My cameraman is not cameraing. He didn't know where to put down the camera. It's his first time also, hè? Hier, mijn vriend. Dank u wel, vriendje. Ja, vriendje is a Belgian word for friend, little friend. My little friend. I call him
Oh.
always my little friend. It's not like I'm calling zo a mole. Hey, but I like. Ik hou van grote agurken, inderdaad. With French fries on a piece of meat in rings with eggs and yeah.
I have another channel.
They're joking with us, and Georgie knows how to write Dutch now.
Oh,
Simple
there you
translator.
go. You went and had some translation done, huh?
And yeah, and Daniel made another channel Panorama Computers Uncensored.
He went and had it.
Because if I start to talk, if I react too much to the chat, they're gonna derail me. And I promised you, I'm not gonna get too much derailed today. I wanted to paint a little bit. If you
No, you're
can
fine with me.
talk a little bit about anything you want. If you have questions for you, like now we were discussing the 3D printer. That's something that interests me a lot, because I love to see if I can push the limit on the machines, like bigger robots, bigger things to print. Because I don't know if I can show it here. Yes. I'm gonna open up. I have to see which one. Huh? Not that this is something dirty on it, but sometimes you get a lot of. Where is it? Here, this one. Yeah, This is a site called Cults 3D. And you can go like art, you push on it, and you're gonna get all stuff. And then you can go all designs, for example. And here in the settings, you can push free designs, not to pay. And now you can see
Oh, sweet.
these designs, all this, you can look from Emily, Corpse's Bride. You can print it out to put it on your wall. Painted or not painted. Pikachu. So,
Oh, there's your Pikachu.
yeah. Is that smut? Jesus. Yeah. Okay. But even I found board games like chess pieces here to put on your wall if you under a light.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. I don't know anime Atle, but she has clothes on. It's okay. And you can also print plates like this, and it comes out in relief, and then you have to put paint on it, black and white, and you're gonna get this if you paint it right.
Oh,
It's not
Harry.
a flat. Yeah, it's not a flat canvas. It's a 3D canvas that you paint on. But I go mostly to games. But you also have architecture. Never looked at that. It's all small buildings and like mechanized, a rotating city, stuff like that. That's something for Wednesday. She loves houses, little houses, and everything like that. Or if she needs a window to put in it, one of the,
Uh-huh.
you can print it out and you have a window. But I didn't put free in this one, but yeah. Now you have a naughty one. I'm gonna not click on it, but you see here naughties. That means no clothes. Yeah,
Naughties.
the 18 plus. In Belgium, the
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
I don't know the age restriction in the US. In Belgium, it's 18 years or older for that kind of
Uh-huh.
stuff. And this is all free. Look, you can make model trains. Who was talking about models? Daniel. You can print this out. You can make your own model trains and then put the mechanics in to make the wheels turn, an electric motor in it, and you have your own train. You have to paint it. That's all. Little houses. If you
Right.
want, like you buy a 3D printer, but you think you're gonna have to have a bigger case for the filament, you can print that out and then use it on your printer. Like this stuff is printed to put the filament in, filament spool, little things that can
Uh-huh.
you can print everything out. It's a fantastic. This is one side, and the other one I got. Wait, the stopper, and it's gone. And the other one, that's mostly paid prints, but they're beautiful. But I get a lot of these prints. I get a lot for free because the makers love how I paint their models. This one is more.
Oh, you're back without any screen.
Finally, it's gonna load. Yeah, come. Now we're gonna go show all free designs. And then,
Oh, look at there.
here,
A Buddha.
Jabba the Hutt. And it's free, yeah? I clicked on the free, and then the newest ones. But those from Star Wars, they came from this side. Here, Conan the Barbarian. Oh. and it's cartoonish. Yeah, no, not gonna download. Cannot do. I rather download a soldier like this. This I can use in the game from the Christ. It's like a monk. So download up, and I have it. It's in my files. Simple as that.
That looks like yeah.
But you have to look around. But in the beginning, I didn't know where to find the free files and the files I was looking up.
Uh-huh.
Why would I be your filthy waffle? Zo heeft kippenpoten met hele grote poten. Chris, als je weet, weet het. Yeah, I know what you mean. Big feet means big something else. Ik kijk je raam, Chris. In je raam. You're looking in my window. What are you doing at my window? I don't see. Yeah, in the day where I'm sitting to paint here, it's much clearer. I have a big window in the ceiling. And if the sun shines on it, but today it was cloudy, and then I don't have that much. And I don't know how long are we busy now. An hour? When is Daniel gonna go live? Show. Can I show it? Yeah, I can show it. I don't know. See, that's oh.
So we're gonna jump off for tonight
Yeah.
and join
But
Mr.
do you see
Hales.
how many models?
Ooh, nice.
And that's one. That's only one. Huh? I have behind. It's full
That's
here.
nice.
You see, and in the other rooms I also have the same stuff. No, but I want to see Jeremy Hill stuff.
Yeah, Jeremy Hales is live now, so we're gonna jump off to
Well,
right
we're gonna
now,
jump off.
and then tomorrow we'll regroup
No
at 6
problem.
o'clock. All right?
Yeah, you sent me 20 minutes before. Send me a message on Discord.
Yeah, tomorrow I'll
10
send you a
10
message.
Yeah, if you do
And then
that,
we'll
and
use
I
this-
get the routine when it is at
We'll-
evening, then I will know when to set my alarm clock.
Yeah, and then we'll use the same link Coop sent you
Yeah,
again.
yeah.
All right.
If it doesn't send to many other things, we can reuse it. But I think he
Yeah,
wants
we'll
to
use-
talk about 3D printing and stuff. Then yeah, we can better do it in Discord in a call. It's instead
Yeah, it's gonna
of
be the same
typing
link
it.
he sent you.
Yeah, that's good. I see you.
All right.
in
See you
in
tomorrow.
The Hill chats.
All right,
and
bye
then- yeah,
guys. Thanks
that's
for
good.
joining us.
Bye-bye. Thanks for joining. Zo, keep your hands off the
Thanks.
beaver. It's moist, very moist, and it's a bit blue. A bit blue. I don't know what's wrong with it. I think it's the herbs. Allez, bye-bye.
Bye, Georgie. Bye, chat. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, it was nice talking.